deck or PB&J? Only 12? Sounds like a lot of sugar.
Hello, Just! Ano tayo? Grind? Mustas. Ano naman tayo? NBA career. Kahapon, my team. Sali ka? Punta tayo neighborhood, Just.
The fans have been waiting for it. They want to see the debut of MP. He'll get a chance to show what he can do as they make their home debut. You can feel the electricity in the building. Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. With Doris Berg, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our special guest at the broadcast table for this one, the celebrated Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, thanks so much for joining us tonight. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Kevin, thanks so much. Always fun to hang out with you and all your crew and talk basketball.
Shout out.
All right, I told
Down,
Doris and
Tito
Greg and
People
David, just
McCullough.
buckle up because we are going to be on a great ride with you.
What's up?
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Isaiah Joe is out there with Gilgeous Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for Chicago, Levine and Williams up in the forward positions. Kobe White is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic in at the center locking down the middle. And if you talk to guys who know MP, who grew up with him, they'll all say that he lets his game do the talking.
And he's got a very business-like approach to himself when he's on the floor. MP can dish it back if you come at him, but for the most part, he's letting his numbers speak more than himself.
And Oklahoma City. He's checked in for Chicago. MP comes in for Zach Levine. Wallace is checked in for the Thunder.
Nag-testing lang ako kagabi. Ano yun? Test live.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, I got a few minutes with Billy
Baka mamaya, baka hindi na test live mamaya.
He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint.
Kaya kasi hindi ko nabibisita yung Twitch ko nun eh.
That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player, guys.
All right, David, thanks. The Thunder leading by 12.
Grabe, bumili si Just ng ano, Space Marine 2. $100 din yun. Grabe. Sana yun.
Here's MP. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Tuloy mo sa ano, sa Twitch, ano, tandem.
Holmgren with it. Vucevic defending. Here's Wallace. Nailed from three-point land.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's MP. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. A young man, fearless inside.
It's his first trip to the line.
Okay lang yun, basta importante na ano, nakakapag-live ko sa Twitch mo. Para at least umaandar.
He's off on the first.
One of the things you love about MP is his appreciation
Ayun na
for the history of the
natin,
game, studying the
64
former great
overall.
players, weaving their strengths into his game.
Ball's checked in for the Bulls. The Thunder also changing it up. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Holmgren. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Dort. And Topic is subbed in for Isaiah Joe.
A little breakdown there, letting him get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
Williams against MP. 9 feet out. Williams can't hit.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Stole away.
Turnover.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close.
Forget to like our live stream.
Williams gets the bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter.
Baka sa camera. Ayusin natin yung camera.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Oklahoma City.
In the early going, they've been heat-seeking, very crafty at drawing contact to work themselves to the line.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins is out there with Jones. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Wallace in at the shooting guard. Nice shot by MP. So Shams, when the league brought in that 65-game played rule, it sure seemed to motivate players to suit up.
Those awards aren't just about prestige, Kevin. They're about cold, hard cash. And every summer, we're going to see records set for the biggest contract in NBA history. Every summer that goes by. And that certainly has an effect on players wanting to play. And players being in the lineup. Now with the 65 games played rule, there is an incentive for all-NBA team and different accolades.
Yes, well said. Chicago making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. And it's Kobe White in. Making some changes. Torrey Craig comes in for Jalen Smith. And MP subbed in for Ball. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. McGowan's checked in. Gilgeous Alexander against White. Gilgeous Alexander surveying the D. And just miss after miss right now.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Williams sets a screen for White. Back to MP. Does not score again. That's his fourth miss against one make. He shines for the Bulls. The overall approach has seemed to be steady as she goes, stay in her lane. Business as usual. But do you think that'll continue?
And business has been good, Kevin. One of the best attendance rates in the league. But listen, this is a Bulls organization that has to figure out the right direction and see how they can continue to build, find a way to build from the ground up and reach new heights, whether it is going on a rebuilding route, or a middle route, versus going and really taking big swings. I think this is an organization that is very
investigation
much trying to find
sa LA Noir.
You're kind of setting the table. A lot could happen with this team. Good stuff.
Pero may action din
now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player.
Happy birthday. Nakalive ba kayo?
Hired gun scorer.
Naglalaro ba kayo, Jazz? Nakalive ba kayo? Wala. Akala ko nakalive kayo. Wala kasi nakakita notification. Alam, naglalaro kayo eh. Wako masig. Wako masig, binili mo talaga yun dyan. $100. Ang mahilig ka talaga sa mga sa mga aliens.
Gilgeous Alexander's got his first.
Mahilig ka talaga mamaril ng mga aliens.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket.
Si Geiser.
Levine for three gets the three-pointer to fall.
Sama nyo.
Baka
si Papa D.
A nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling.
Ano nga pala, birthday din.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Birthday ngayon na.
Vucevic checked in for the Bulls. Josh Giddey comes in for MP.
Basta barilan ha, rat-ratan talaga ha. Happy.
So it's Oklahoma City ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Mabilis lang ako mahirap pag pag mabilisan na laro. Nga, Helldivers may alien din no? Don't forget to like our live stream, guys.
thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story, things are going well for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
I love their mentality, you know, the system, getting into the teeth of the defense and getting to the line, super aggressive.
And these days, you can't just launch yourself into a defender and draw the whistle. They're making basketball moves.
And changing it up, my favorite segment, social media posts. So Frisco Kev inquires, if you could pick any era to play in, which would it be?
Let me play back in the early days.
I like to see that too. The way early days when dunking was illegal. You might need to work on your fadeaway, big fella.
Yeah, my fadeaway's better than yours, Kenny.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. One of the stories here, Jalen Williams getting it.
Siyang mang lamang.
MV's checked in, and Oklahoma City with a change here too.
MV.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Dort. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Josh Giddey is out there with White. And it's MP in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw, no good. No luck that time either. The Thunder leading by 14. Here's Joe. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Fourth personal foul. 15 foul.
And that one falls for Joe. Zach LaVine's checked in for Josh Giddey. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
White the pass to MP. MP sets the screen for LaVine. And that one drops for him. LaVine's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Nice
when LaVine plays with energy, there's very little a defense can do to contain him.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. Here's Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Bulls trail by 16. White the pass to MP. MP with a screen on Holmgren. Here's Williams, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Williams has got 5 now.
Boy, not nearly tough enough inside on the defensive end. They made that all too easy for him.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by LaVine. Outside Williams. Shoots the 3. It's all in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Here's MP. Bank shot. No good. The Thunder leading by 14. Pass to Hartenstein. Launches it. Rebounded by Vucevic.
And I thought that was going to drop good from here.
LaVine dishes to MP. It's MP muscling his way for two.
The desire to win.
MP life, gawin mong
He
life.
doesn't let anything get in his way.
Outside, Gilgeous Alexander.
Shout out, how much? Shout out 69.
White with the defensive effort. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. All around, it's hard to point to any one area where they haven't had the upper hand in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
It's not going to be easy. We got to stay with it.
Happy working. How much shit eh?
It's a lot of time. Keep battling.
Dapat sa pagbisita.
It's a long game. His team can come back.
Kevin, they absolutely can, but it starts with getting stops and their defense translating into great offense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Williams. Then there's Shea Gilgeous Alexander. Then there's Cason Wallace. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate. I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Yeah, did you see how Ball initiated the contact on that drive? He doesn't shy away from it. Welcomes taking on the defense and finishing.
Ball against Gilgeous Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Ball.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
On the wing, Levine. Wallace covering. That's tipped.
Go.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now.
Wiggins, parang galing si Wiggins sa ano.
Since halftime.
Sa Warriors.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
The Bulls making a switch here. Vucevic has checked in. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace hits 2 free throws. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Levine finds MP. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Thunder leading by 10. Wiggins outside. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Here's Joe. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Levine for 3, buries the long-range jumper. Levine's got 10 points here in the second half.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Gilgeous Alexander with it. Now guarded by Ball. Ball against Gilgeous Alexander. Shoots over Ball. And that one's good. Gilgeous Alexander. And the Thunder lead by 9. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
Bago na yung steps ng mga dancer natin.
changes for Chicago. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Smith. And Josh Giddey subbed in for MP. The Thunder also changing it up. Chet Holmgren, he's... So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Craig. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
Sorry, man. Tough game tonight. Just let it go. Focus on the next game.
BMPs. Overall 90. Jamoran. Ay.
Great music, great ribs. This is one city I don't mind visiting.
Let's get after it, MP.
Okay, MP, let's turn it around right here.
You can take him, I just know it.
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. And here's what Memphis' schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Thursday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And that game against the Nets, it's the 8th time they'll take the court in this fledgling season. They'll be prepared for a tough one there.
And the starting group for Chicago. Levine and Williams are the two forwards. Lonzo Ball is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. And for the Grizzlies, manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Santi Aldama out there with Jackson, and it's Jackson in at the small forward position. These teams like to get into the half-court stand. They like to play at their pace.
Yeah, and there's not many teams like that anymore, but it's all about the details and execution for these teams to maximize their possessions.
And getting ready for Memphis. Clark is checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. LaRavia comes in for Aldama. Williams is checked in for Jackson. And Smart subbed in for Morant. MP's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Ball. Here's Levine for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Levine's got 10 points in the game.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade-plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards, and you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level. Now here's MP. Pass to Williams. Shoots from 12. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Williams has got his second basket on the night.
Well, that's the kind of look you want every trip down the floor. They're happy with that possession.
Outside Bain, the three. The shot, no good. Bulls trail by 6. MP, the pass to Vucevic. Outside, Williams. Pass to MP. With 1 on the clock. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Memphis leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Moran and Smart make up the backcourt. Brandon Clark out there with Williams. And it's Edey in at center, blocking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Free throw good, MP. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Grant.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
5 on the clock. Here's Smart. It's rebounded by Levine. Bulls trail by 3. Here's MP. Smart grabs the miss. And so Smart will bring it up for the Grizzlies.
Gaming,
Their
shout
last
out.
game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And they got into a consistent
Starting ka na
flow,
pala ng
largely
Shower
because
Blade,
the defense they were facing was poor.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
The Bulls shooting pretty well at 45%. Smith left side. Outside Levine. And here's MP from outside. The shot misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Zach LaVine. And, Coach, you look at Vince Williams. That 7-foot wingspan is a difference maker defensively.
It sure is, Brian. He disrupts a lot of offensive action, both on and off the ball, forcing turnovers and blocking shots.
Giddey's checked in for Chicago. Lonzo Ball comes in for White.
Mas tayo. Hindi pa di approach. Sukuli.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Aldama's checked in for Williams.
And
it's Desmond Bain in for Moran.
Kumbaga, tinapos mo muna bago mo i-edit ulit.
Here's Levine. His last outing, we saw him score 22. MP. Power move from MP.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
Aldama outside. A minute 29 left in the first half. Smart with the bucket.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Bulls trail by 5.
Shout out.
MP outside.
I don't have a PS Plus, coach.
3-pointer. MP making the long-range connection.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Pass to Jackson.
Thanks for the invite anyway.
Bain. He's covered by Levine. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, he was making sure of that one. Jackson with the strong finish.
Ball passes to Vucevic. Now here's MP. Defended by Jackson. Williams in the post. Working on Aldama. Here's MP. And that one hits the back iron.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look. Just couldn't finish.
Pass to Jackson. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Takes the three. Aldama, no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Williams. Inside. Knocked away. It's stolen by Smart. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Memphis ahead, up 4. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
Hello, everybody. Before getting into the first half recap, let's check in on the injured players around the NBA. Some painful injuries on that list. Any injuries you two would like to share with us?
Yeah, I'm trying to walk off a broken heart.
I know I'm going to regret this, Ernie. But who broke your heart, Shaq?
Ernie did. He ate the last donut in the break room right before I could get to it.
Sorry, big fella. I think I got a bite left here. You want it?
Can't give a whale a tic-tac.
So let's move on now to this Grizzlies game, which has turned out to be a tight one.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who's in the game for them down the stretch. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create. Checked in for Memphis. MP's checked in for Chicago.
Don't forget to like our live stream.
On the court for the Bulls.
Thank you, guys.
Williams and Vucevic are inside. Josh Giddey out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's MP in at the 3. Outside Morant. Fires the 3. And Morant laces the triple. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Clark is checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. And the Bulls also making a change. Smith's checked in. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that." To me, winning was the most important thing.
They did a lot of winning, Allie.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league. Alonzo with the right decision there.
Memphis making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Chicago shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. Will stand for the Bulls. The DeRozan, Levine, Vucevic era didn't lead to the playoff success they'd hoped for.
No, Brian, 2 losses in the play-in tournament and just 1 playoff appearance, which resulted in a quick first-round exit. Changes were definitely necessary.
And Craig pulls it down. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 9-point game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Smith passes to MP. the hit. MP still gets it to go.
Well, that's on the defense. How did they let MP get deep positioning like that?
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Bain. From deep, Morant. And that's not going to go. Desmond Bain getting it done for Memphis. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Moran and Smart make up the backcourt. Brandon Clark out there with Williams. And it's Kennard in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. MP outside. Back to White. Craig with a screen on Moran. Here's White. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. White's got his first 2 points.
And White has more of a feel now for when he should look to score. Nice bucket there.
Clark with a screen on White. Here's Moran. Pass to Clark. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league, and when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days. Pass to MP. MP getting it done inside.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
And here's Morant. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And Clark gets it to go on the assist by Morant. Clark's got 4 points this quarter.
Among the best passers in the league, Morant finds open teammates.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. So
57 seconds.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls, number 13.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. The lead now in single digits. Kennard with it. Pass to Edie. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. White with the steal.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest, this game's over.
There's 10 seconds left in the game. And now we get an intentional foul.
First personal foul. 14.
And so the Grizzlies take the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. So long, everyone.
Tough game tonight.
There he is, the king of New York. Nah, it's not like that. Yeah, you're more of a team first type of guy, right? I mean, I can take over a game. There's no doubt about that one, man. Yeah, but as a point guard, your priority is to make sure everyone on the team is thriving. Right, you put people in positions to succeed and then hold them accountable on top of that. Yeah, but first you gotta hold yourself accountable first. If I do something wrong, my hand's up. So if you don't hold yourself to that type of standard, then why would they listen to you? Exactly. Got it. Oh, Shay, I gotta ask you something, man. Shoot. So, when you're in those clutch moments, what be going through your head, bro? Nah, man, I'm serious. Because to me, you're the most clutch player in the league, and I just want to know your mentality in those moments.
Yeah, I want to be an NBA champion, and some of the best ever haven't done that.
That's for sure. Like, even if they done everything right in their career, right?
Exactly. So if I'm not focused in every moment, then I'm going to miss my chance to do so, if I get the opportunity.
Success is when opportunity meets preparation.
Truly. That's exactly right, bro. First, you got to believe you can do it, then you got to go out there and do it.
Respect.
Copy al machete. Happy gaming. Okay, copy. 10 points. Which is the Hinahanap ko rito. Ayun eh. Yes, Al Machete. Make me relax.
I see we're at the street ball courts.
Yeah, and there are 3 total street ball courts in the city, and they deliver some of the most unique matchups you'll find in NBA 2K25.
The opponents can be challenging, but what makes them especially interesting is that they each play a very unique brand of basketball.
And it'll take everything in your arsenal to shut them down and...
Congrats to MP on his first 20-point game. I remember the first time I scored 20 in college. An amazing feeling.
Just caught MP's first game. What a debut. Just like his first album going gold, next album going go platinum. Just watch.
Ready, MP. What's up, MP? Looking good, my guy. They're a good team, but we got you. So we're gonna win.
Throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language. with protesters. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest security or arena spectators. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed,
oh, say does that so.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. And our early season power rankings, of course, a lot should change over the course of the year, but this is where we stand now. Taking a look at Atlanta. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And checking out Chicago, they have to like the progression that we've seen. Bit by bit, everything coming together. Consistency going forward will be key.
A look at the Magic starting group. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Wagner in at the 3. And for Chicago, Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Lonzo Ball out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Levine in at the 3 slot. And Clark, in this early phase of the season, our new teammates still, getting used to each other.
Yeah, I would think that's the case in most situations, Kevin, and that's the flip side of having a long regular season. Physically, it's challenging, no doubt.
He's checked in for Zach LaVine, and the Magic making a change here as well. Isaac's checked in. Suggs against Ball. Wagner outside. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. A three-pointer is right on target.
Boy, nice rhythm that time. See how Isaac let it fly right off the catch? That shows you confidence in the jumper.
Ball finds Vucevic. Over Carter. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Ball.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Hey guys, well the Magic were one of last season's most improved teams, and with the addition this summer of Contavious Caldwell-Pope, they've addressed an area of real need. A player who can space the floor, add to their already stout defense, and has championship pedigree. They're going to continue to rise in this league, guys.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. Count that bucket.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Pass to Isaac. Suggs with the ball. Wagner outside. Spins. Just 5 to shoot. Scores off the spin. Wagner's got 8.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this game.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 6. Up top, Giddey. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Here's MP. Carter pulls it in.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Wagner against Ball. Stolen by Ball. To the inside. Here's MP, and he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 5.
A great sign for MP in his career, the ability to convert in traffic.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And we'll see if anything's different this year, because they didn't match up well with this team last year, getting swept in the season series.
Not what you'd expect when you look at the standings. I think this game is important to them to try and turn the tables here.
Checked in for Williams. Then for the Magic, Mo Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter. And Anthony subbed in for Caldwell Pope.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
Wagner with a screen for Anthony. Another miss by Orlando. Chicago trailing here. To the middle. Here's MP. It's tipped.
Wagner, so good with his hands, but he's a smart defender, too. Positioned himself well to come away with that block.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Wagner wide open. Another miss by Orlando. MP looking around. It's all tied in Chicago. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Bulls, guys, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Ball and Levine are the guard set. Torrey Craig is out there with MP. And it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been
from 11 feet away. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Wagner.
You like to see that from Wagner. I mean, as he continues to develop his mid-range game, I think we'll see more and more of that.
Outside, Levine. Oh, he jams it right over Cole Anthony. Wow!
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Over Levine. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Wagner.
Franz Wagner, a rising young star. Again, having a major impact.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Left side, ball. MP inside. Banchero's there. And the basket by MP.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
To the paint, here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, big-time dunk by Banchero. I like seeing the aggressive side of this young man.
And Billy Donovan decides to call a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Williams comes in for Torrey Craig. Orlando also making some changes. Wendell Carter comes in for Mo Wagner. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Cole Anthony.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
And finished off by Banchero.
There's some heat from Banchero now. He brings that ferocity. We know he's got an inferno raging in him.
Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
1:46 left here in the second. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Chicago making a switch here. Giddy's checked in. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. Fourth, the Magic.
The players in the league that...
So it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Fan F-Court shots. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Hi, folks. It's shaping up to be a good second half as we've seen the Orlando Magic trying to take control of this game.
I'm impressed they're still in this. They've done some good things tonight, but the three-point shooting is not one of them.
And that could bode well for them in the second half.
All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look here now at the Magic. I don't look at win-loss records at this point. I want to see improvement from game to game.
I wish fans saw it that way. Most of the time, it's about instant gratification. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Without question, Franz Wagner displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him.
Here's
you like Shaquille O'Neal? Or Machete?
He's checked in for the Bulls. Orlando also making some changes. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. And Anthony subbed in for Jalen Suggs. The Magic trail by 4. In terms of defense, Greg, the Magic have taken some big steps forward.
Oh, they really have. It was a focus for them last season, and it has paid off. They were the kind of team nobody wants to face, and it led to their first playoff berth since 2020.
So on the floor for Orlando. And it's small and power forward. It's Wagner and Isaac. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Anthony, and it's Carter in at the 5 down low. Isaac outside.
There's
Wagner with the 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with the
that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Wagner on the wing, covered by MP. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Wagner. Giddey the pass to MP. Here's Vucevic. Over Carter. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Anthony in the corner. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with a foul.
Yeah, hindi ko napanood yun eh.
Ball picks one up. And
1998, hindi ko napanood yun.
Score when he gets hot.
Yeah, he's really special when he gets it going. He can beat you by himself. That's how good he is. He's a little mercurial, up and down, volatile a bit. But I tell you what, I like what he gives you when he's playing at his best.
Smith checked in for Chicago.
Oh,
Wagner's checked in
si
for Orlando.
Yao
Harris
Ming.
comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. So Anthony nails both of them. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core,
2008,
you wonder
then hindi ko
where they
napanood
go
yun.
from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
The kick out to Williams. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Hanapin ko na lang sa YouTube.
Wagner against MP. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Wagner.
Really like how Wagner has really gone after it on offense. That's part of why he's hot right now.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And there's Wagner on the assist by Anthony. 25 points for Franz Wagner.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
And here's MP for 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
They get a hand on it. Kicks it out to Wagner. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. 6 to shoot. Down low. Lays it up off the glass. And now just a 2-point Chicago lead.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take them.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Bulls lead by 2. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very... Donovan decides to call timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Wagner finds Isaac. And here is Anthony. Bancaro outside. Over MP. And it's Bancaro missing.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. And now, David Aldridge has an update for us on Jalen Suggs. Dave, what'd you find out?
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Magic. He told me that he's having back spasms. They're giving him some painkillers as well as some ice. Now, this team came into the season with some high hopes. It's not the way they wanted to start things off. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Nice shot by Smith.
Night in and night out, consistently, Smith makes a solid effort in there.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Orlando Magic. The next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. He's checked in for Zach LaVine. Then for the Magic, Isaac's checked in for Banchero, and it's Caldwell Pope in for Anthony. He sinks the clutch free throw.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Outside Williams. Pass to MP.
Big moment here for MP.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Good. It's not over. Clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time. Now, here's MP. There's Ball with the three, right between the eyes. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Yeah, tough situation here, but they do have enough time to get a catch and shoot. It's going to have to be very quick, but they do have time.
For three, Caldwell Pope frames it from downtown. A big three-pointer, but we might have a review here. And yes, the officials want to review the shot. They initially thought he didn't get it off in time, but it was awfully tough to tell. What a moment this is, huh? They may go. Oh, he got it!
Nice call.
He beats the buzzer!
Count it up.
Oh, big time shot!
How about that? Woo. Yo!
I can't believe this. How in the world can you end the game on a shot like that?
Well, I think I've seen it all now, guys. And nothing's going to top that, I don't think.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Sorry, man. Tough game tonight. Tough game tonight. Get them next time. A lot of our fans in the house tonight. Should be a fun one.
Up next, the Nets take it on the Bulls. For Brooklyn, in 5 games, they've come away with just 1 win, still searching for answers. Bulls, Nets, tip-off, coming up next. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Levine and Williams are the 2 forwards. Josh Giddey out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. And for Brooklyn, Trendon Watford is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Johnson in a 2-guard. For NBA fans, early season games are so entertaining to watch, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, BA, take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building. Plus, you wait all off season to see how your team measures up. And now we get to find out.
It'll be the... Making some changes. Johnson comes in for Watford, and Simmons is subbed in for Johnson. Chicago making a switch here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. Here's Bogdanovic. Chicago making their last shot.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
White with it. Pass to MP. Claxton with a rebound.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Schroeder finds Johnson. Schroeder against Levine. 5 to shoot. Schroeder, great positioning on the putback. Schroeder's got 7 points in the game.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Outside White. Fires for 3. Counted from distance.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And it's Simmons with the jam.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, BA.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Nets out in front, they're up 7. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Nets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
They've got Johnson. Ben Simmons is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Clowney in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Really seems like everyone in the league can elevate these days, and Johnson, well, he's no exception.
Outside Levine. Levine attacking. Pass to MP. Here's Smith. Here's MP. And that one comes up a bit short.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled into every crowd. There's not much much of a threat to score, but Simmons dishing it, he can do it with the best of them.
White finds MP. Outside Craig. Back to MP. MP right through him.
That is a play that is beyond his years. MP takes the contact and still gets it to fall.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your...
Schroeder passes to Watford. Now Johnson. Pass to Johnson. 40 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game. 15. MP against Bogdanovich. That three's off the mark. Bulls trail by 8. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. A nice shot by MP.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
The Nets have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Here's Schroeder. He's got 7. Launches it, sends it home from three-point land. Schroeder's got 10 points in the game. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've been lights out from deep. And it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to the second quarter. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. Who's thinking about the shot?
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It's been a bit of a challenge so far for the Chicago Bulls.
They've been shot out of the gym. Even when they do extend their defense, it doesn't matter. I don't know what the remedy is.
I got 3 words for you. Elbow sandwich.
All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East.
Taking a look here at Chicago, they're right where I expected them to be. The effort is there, but their play is inconsistent. Feels like they're still constructing this roster. We'll see what they look like by the end of the year.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
You could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he...
He's checked in for Brooklyn. MP's checked in for Chicago. Bulls trail by 8 on the court for Chicago. Williams and Vucevic are inside. All runs point with Levine flanking it. And it's MP in at the 3. Pass to Levine. Back to Williams. To the paint. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. They get the rebound.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
MP outside. To the inside. Outside for Levine. Releases. The Bulls with another miss.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
The shot by Watford, no good.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
Here's MP. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. MP's got 9.
Oh, MP. He got that tweener working.
And the Nets, one of a handful of franchises to have never won an NBA title, RJ.
I was fortunate to be on those Nets finals teams in 2002 and 2003. The combination of Durant, Harden, and Irving was supposed to end that drought and save this Nets franchise, but it was not to be.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period, he finally drains one.
Outside Johnson. Bogdanovich on the wing. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game.
A superb shooter. You can see how confident Bogdanovich is from the mid-range.
Ball finds Vucevic. Good on the shot. Vucevic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Chicago trailing here. Pass to MP. 1:10 left to play in the third. Ball passes to Levine. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
It's Johnson with a...
Okay,
knockout!
Wow! Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Brooklyn shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Simmons is checked in for Brooklyn. Finney-Smith comes in for Bogdanovich. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Zach LaVine. All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big three. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he can't get the first one. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Bogdanovich has checked in for Johnson. There's 38 seconds left in the third. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. And here's Chicago. They're on a 13-5 run. MP, the pass to Vucevic. Ball outside for the tie. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
When he puts it all together, Ball can put on quite a performance.
Schroeder against Levine. Bogdanovich up top. Misses off the right iron.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Ball right side. And Chicago again with a bucket.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Lonzo Ball, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bulls. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. We're coming right. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it
Forget
out.
to like our live stream,
Listen, let's
guys.
sustain it now. Let's put our
Thank you.
foot down with more discipline and more focus right now, okay?
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Clowney in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. MP, the pass to Levine. Back to MP. Smith outside. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. Shot by Levine, no good. Brooklyn trailing. From deep, Johnson drills it from deep.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Here's Vucevic. Good work there as it goes. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Not stopping Vucevic that time, powering through the defenders.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for
Ito
error.
wala sa ano yun, sa PS4 version. Kaya rin mga half-court shot.
Doesn't have room. Let's see what you got.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. And the Bulls also making a change. Williams is checked in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie. The kick out to Johnson. Stolen by MP. In transition, here they come. Levine with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively.
Showing off those playmaking skills, Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Outside, Finney-Smith. Johnson on the wing. Pass to Simmons. Back to Finney-Smith. Launches a 3. Some solid defense from Williams. Bulls leading by 3. Outside Levine. Fires it. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
A more effective playmaker than he gets credit for. Levine solid at sizing up defenses and taking what they give him.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
For Brooklyn, Johnson, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. Brooklyn, they're losing by 11. Guys, what do you think?
The only choice here is to foul. Can't allow the offense to stall and run out the clock.
May mga fans ng Brooklyn. Nag-uwian na.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to White. Pass to DeSumo. The kick out to White. Here's the floater. The rebound by Ben Simmons. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
great win tonight, MP.
Imagine mo sa main menu, merong update. Update required. Return to main menu.
Honor some of the best players in NBA history. In the neighborhood, there's
That's a mighty.
to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. So a look at our starters for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope, and it's Carter in at the 5. And for Chicago, we've got Damian Lillard. He's out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Wilkins in at small forward. And so off the tip, it's the Magic. Suggs outside. Pass to Banchero. The 3 is up. Wilkins with a rebound. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation.
And that's something that Doncic wants to keep improving. Good to see him firing away from distance.
Outside Carter. They grab their own miss, and Wagner gets it to go.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Jokic passes to Wilkins. They set the screen to the middle. Here's Rodman, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Banchero outside. Takes the 3. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. Chicago with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Here's Lillard. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
And it's Wagner off the drive. Chicago with a rebound. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Wagner. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
That's a big-time finish by Franz Wagner. Might be young, but he is undeterred.
Pass to Rodman. Lillard outside. The 3 is up. Lillard can't get that one to fall. Lillard's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Suggs, no good.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Rodman. Off target at the rim. Caldwell-Pope against Jokic. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Jokic finds Lillard. Jokic with a screen on Wagner. It's tipped.
What a big-time block from Franz Wagner. Wow, how about the grit on the defensive end?
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for 1. Orlando shooting their first free throw in this game. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Chicago. Tyrese Halliburton comes in for Doncic.
What's up?
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to give them a breather and talk things over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
And it's Butler with the ball for Chicago. Trailing by 2. The 3, here's Lillard. Hits a three-pointer. Lillard's got 5.
A genuine sniper from downtown. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
Suggs surveys the D, gets an open look and hits it. 1:36 left in the first. For three, here's Lillard. The rebound by Carter. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Banchero. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Suggs outside. And Carroll with a screen on Lillard. And the three-pointer goes. Suggs has got his second basket of the game.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
The three, here's Lillard. The shot won't fall. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Now into the lineup for your home team, Jason Tatum. Dominique Wilkins.
Suggs outside. Over Lillard. Suggs no good. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Wilkins. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Here's Orlando. They trail by 1. The three from Suggs. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Here's Wilkins. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Chicago shooting their first free throw of the contest.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Orlando with the ball. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Chicago ahead, up by 4. And the second quarter is on it. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Chicago.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
On the court for Orlando, we've got Banchero, Gary Harris out there with Anthony. Then there's Mo Wagner, and it's Howard in at the 3. Wagner for 3. Chicago with a rebound.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Sabonis, the pass to Halliburton. And no good to start. Tonight, missing his first attempt there. Orlando trails by 7. Here's Harris. Nice D from Tatum.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
The finish inside from Halliburton.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. And Carroll right side. Pass to Wagner. 3 on the clock. Chicago with a rebound. Wilkins has got 4 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard shrugs off the contact.
Come on, man. Did you see? I mean, just using his strong frame to absorb the contact and still able to finish. Wow.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Harris. Here's Anthony. No points yet. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Got it.
I love it when guards are willing to get on the inside and go ahead and make plays. Cole Anthony, a scorer by nature.
And it's Tatum missing. Orlando trails by 9. Doris, it seems like every year Tatum's name is right atop the MVP ballot.
To me, Brian speaks not only to his talent, but also his consistency and the work ethic. The game is important to him. He's versatile. He's clutch. He's everything you want in a star player.
Orlando making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Banchero surveys. Off target with the 3. Chicago leading by 9. Halliburton pass to Lillard. Here's Wilkins. On the wing, Tatum. Guarded by Banchero. Lets it go from 11. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Yeah, you have to be able to take mid-range jumpers at times. I know it's not a high-value shot, but for Tatum, sometimes that's what the defense gives him.
Pass to Anthony. Suggs with it. Defended by Halliburton. Tatum against Suggs. That one no good. Nice D from Tatum. Suggs has gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. And stolen by Anthony. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. The 3 from Suggs. Chicago with a rebound. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Wilkins. He's got 5. Halliburton outside. Off target from outside. Orlando trails by 11. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Suggs has gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts from the floor. The 3, here's Lillard. Here's Sabonis. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, Domantas Sabonis has a nose for the basketball. He understands if he keeps moving, he's going to get to the offensive glass.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
Doncic is checked in for Halliburton. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Minute 15 left in the second quarter. Carter, the pass to Banchero, takes a 3 at the arc. Banchero finds his mark.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
There's Tatum with the 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And Wagner gets it to go.
My goodness, that's a nice-looking mid-range opportunity from Franz Wagner. Such a good feel for when to rise and fire.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. You know, it's easy to focus on Jason Tatum scoring, but Doris, he's excellent in a number of areas.
Brian, he's a high-level rebounder. He now knows how to keep his teammates involved. He's competitive on the defensive end and willing to absorb a big-time assignment. He has got a complete game.
That one's off. Suggs is checked in for Anthony. So he comes up empty, missing both.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Chicago leading by 11. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And finished off by Tatum.
But Jason Tatum worked hard, being comfortable in tight windows off the dribble drive. That was a nice-looking move.
Suggs against Lillard. Suggs with the bucket. Suggs has got 7.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Lillard outside. Doncic outside. Lets it go from deep. That one is off. And so it's Chicago closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Shout out for active viewers. Don't forget to like our live stream.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Chicago leading by 11. We've got Domantas Sabonis. Damian Lillard out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Rodman in at the power forward position. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Van Carroll finds Carter. Suggs outside. Picked by Carter. Suggs, the pass to Carter. Rejected by Sabonis.
That shot won't fly with Sabonis around. Nearly 7 feet tall, plus his reach. He creates serious coverage.
Here's Wagner. He has 6. Rodman with a rebound. Here's Wilkins. Oh, okay then. And he goes in.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
Orlando trails by 15. Suggs outside. From the arc. Knocks down the triple. Suggs has got 10 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Chicago shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight.
One shot.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Yeah, I think Coach calls his timeout right now because he's not happy with the distribution of shots. Difficult shots, contested shots. You've got to get a better offensive rhythm.
Here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 5. Pass to Carter. Now here's Suggs. The kick out to Banchero. And the 3 off target. Chicago leading by 15. Of course, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Boy, Luka's strength, his size, his savvy puts him at the free throw line so often.
Doncic hits them both. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Suggs outside. Pass to Banchero. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Wilkins with a rebound. Wilkins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Sabonis. Orlando with a rebound.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Here's Carter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Carter's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, you see Carter Jr. just carve out space, finish attacking the hoop. That's a nice move.
And they pick up 2.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Wagner. Picked by Carter. Wagner, the pass to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You can see in the movement there the athleticism Wendell Carter Jr. possesses. Really solid cut after setting the screen.
Rodman's shot is good.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Orlando trails by 17. Banchero outside.
2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter here. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Suggs. Clock at 6. Inside. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Boy, you see Carter Jr. use every bit of that 7'5" wingspan. Boy, is tough to guard around the rim. Look out.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
Well, this guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Halliburton's checked in for Lillard. Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando.
Substitution on the court.
There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Suggs. Shoots over Halliburton. The 15-footer is good. Suggs has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, Jalen Suggs has found his rhythm, and now he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal. He is leaving no doubt that the defense could have a tough night. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Wagner, the pass to Carter. On the wing, Isaac. Wagner outside. The three from Suggs. Rodman with a rebound. Chicago leading by 18. Doncic passes to Halliburton. Back to Doncic. Here's Rodman. Picked by Sabonis. Here's Wilkins. And stolen by Suggs. And here comes the break. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Can't hit from in close. Chicago with the ball. Wilkins, the pass to Rodman. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Here in the second half, they just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
The three from Suggs. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Chicago. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Orlando, in the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. Mo Wagner is out there with Banchero, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Chicago leading by 20. Lillard passes to Sabonis. Back to Lillard. Here's Wilkins. Doncic outside. The shot no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
The three from Suggs. Sinks the tray.
Boy, if Suggs is knocking this shot down consistently, the spacing will open up.
Pass to Rodman. Doncic on the wing. Let's go with a three. He drops it from range.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
You love Jalen's ability right there to absorb the contact and continue through the play. He's going to get stronger with time. That's going to get easier and easier.
Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. And so here is Chicago. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Doncic with it. Now Carter defending. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Rebounded by Suggs. And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. 17-point game. Anthony misses. Here's Rodman. Guarded by Banchero. Rodman, the pass to Lillard. And here's Doncic. The three ball. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 7 rebounds in the game. This one for 3. And Cole Anthony good for 3.
You love Cole Anthony's attitude. So confident, so willing to fire on the catch.
Pass to Sabonis. Over to the wing. Here's Rodman. And Carter with the block. Anthony outside. And he drives in. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, you can see the speed by Cole Anthony on display. He can mix speeds. He can come right at you. That's a nice-looking drive.
And down it goes. 2 points.
By maximizing their potential on every scoring opportunity, they've somehow, some way made this a thrilling finale.
Back to Doncic. Pass to Lillard. From downtown. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He stressed with his guys how important defense is at this point of the game, saying, quote, "It's got to come down to stops, fellas. We know how good our offense is. Now I need you to communicate and D-up out there."
Appreciate the report, Allie. Three-pointer, Anthony. Chicago with a rebound. Rodman's got 4 rebounds now. Chicago leading by 13. Here's Wilkins. Out to the wing. Doncic outside. From outside the arc. Orlando with the rebound. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. And Carroll in the post. Wagner outside. And he jams it home with authority.
Ooh, that's on the defense there. Ideal positioning for Franz Wagner to throw it down.
There's a screen. Here's Rodman. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Anthony. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Here's Wilkins. He's guarded by Anthony. The 3. Here's Lillard. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Dominique Wilkins. Second personal foul. 13 foul.
Doncic with it. 44 seconds left in the final quarter. And it gets that one. And Chicago leads by 13.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Banchero no good. Suggs against Lillard. Wilkins pass to Sabonis. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Orlando with the rebound. Suggs outside.
Jalen Suggs. Assist from Cole Anthony.
It's Doncic with a drive. And Doncic hammers it home. And so Chicago takes the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And let's reveal our player of the game, Damian Lillard.
So, ayun. Thank you bro sa mga bumisita tumambay. See you again next time. God loves you all. Yeah.